In Event 2, we saw the funnels as a test of endurance. This time, it's a test of speed and strength. Welcome to Event 4, the Funnel Escape. It's a duo event. Teams will send 2 marbles each into a bracket-style tournament. The goal is to have both of your marbles finish before both of the other team's marbles. Whoever does so will move on in the bracket. The Lilac Lightning have a sizable lead on the competition with 8 points after winning Events 1 and 2 and having a decent performance in Event 3. The Electrolytes and Wolf Warriors, close enough to catch them, everybody else just trying to gain as many points as they can. The Plasma Stripes, your hosts, are in 8th place, and last place belongs to Team Antimatter. This track is a short one, but it is very complex. There are so many different paths you can take within the funnels to get yourself an advantage. This is, of course, how it works. Marbles are dropped in these 2 tracks and then onto the funnel. Hard to tell when they're all the same color for the example race, but when there's 2 different teams, you'll see there's lots of tossing and turning, and everything can change in a matter of seconds. Now, the way this bracket is structured, the winner of Heat 1 will face the winner of Heat 8, winner of Heat 2 faces 7, 3, 6, and 4, and 5. So it'll take a little before we see how the actual bracket shapes up. But Puma, Jaguar, Light, and Beam start us off for the Polar Panthers and the Laser Lights. See, early on, the Polar Panthers get an inside line. It looks like their marble is set to finish first, and it looks like they're not going to be able to get first and second, but they'll get first and third. And that is enough to move on. The Laser Lights will go no further, but the Polar Panthers have advanced. You can see the entrance in the funnel is very important. They kind of bounced off of each other, and they arrested all their momentum there, which is very important. You want to finish as fast as possible. So bouncing off each other and bouncing off the other team, just pushing the other team up higher on the course. We didn't see much of that. Not much contact in this heat, but it is a solid win for the Polar Panthers, who will move on. Laser Lights go no further. They could have used some of those points. Now the Magmatics and the Electrolytes are in the funnels now. The Electrolytes will enter first, but it looks like the Magmatics have a bit more ovular lines, and they're actually going to push the Electrolytes back. We see a lot more contact here. They're going to finish first and second. They will, 1 and 2, to move on. The Electrolytes will go no further. It'll be Lava and Igneous getting first and second, and third and fourth, Magnesium and Sodium. They didn't stand much of a chance. You can see they even bounced off each other trying to emulate the Polar Panther strat, perhaps. But you can see the Magmatics have pretty ovular lines, and that's very important when trying to go fast. They're going to go 1 and 2, sweeping the heat. The Electrolytes have been eliminated, and that leaves the door wide open for Lilac Lightning to extend their lead on the competition. See, that last mark was just so slow, Magnesium there. And now it's the Surfers and the Plasma Stripes with Wave, Tidal, Plazu, and Plazzy. The hosts are in, and the fans are going wild, but the Surfers have way better lines. You can see they bounced off each other there. And they're going to go 1 and 2 as well, I would have to think they will. Beautiful lines from the Surfers to sweep the heat. The Plasma Stripes will go no further. The host team is out, and the Surfers will be moving on. Wave and Tidal with beautiful lines. You can see here they just bounce off the wall and then bounce off each other, hitting off those Plasma Stripe marbles. Tidal gets to the center so quickly and then leaves no room to be passed. Wave follows suit, and I think it's Plazu and then Plazzy after. Yeah, I'm right. The Surfers will move on and face the winner of Heat 6. Heat 4 and 5 will follow, and we'll actually be able to see their matchup in the next round. The fastest in the Heat 4, Pyro and Inferno, Neutron and Electron. The Team Antimatter really needs these points. They enter first and second, but look at the Ferocious Flames. One of those Antimatter marbles is doing a great job rotating to the center. Actually, they will finish first. But can Ferocious Flames get 1 and 2 before them? Yes, they can. Team Antimatter, it was all for nothing. They will be eliminated. They were in last place. They might rise a little bit. That was a decent performance, but I have to imagine their fans are very upset. They would have loved to make a second round appearance. Ferocious Flames do a great job resting moment, but look at Electron just sneaking in there to get the win. It's not going to matter. They're still going to be eliminated, but Neutron kind of left them hanging throughout there. Inferno and Pyro, great job finishing just 1 and 2 right after each other. And that's going to be the difference that makes them move on to face the winner of Heat 5 now. Ferocious Flames fans, very happy for that one. A win is a win even if against the 16 overall team. And Woodstar, Costa, Physics, and Chemistry in this one. The Hummingbirds and the Scientists. Look at those 2 marbles bounding off each other. I wonder if that's strategy from both of them, if it was orchestrated just by one. The Scientists, I believe, are going to get both of theirs in first, as we see there. I'm not sure if that was Woodstar or Costa, but one of them did very great, and the other, similar to Neutron last round, just couldn't get it done to finish it off. You see, they've already come together. Look at the bottom now. They're just bounding so close of each other. It's a great job by both of them to kind of shut it down. That could have been strategical by the Scientists, knowing their other marble was already up there, so why not drag both of you down if you know you're also going to advance. It will be Costa winning the heat, but Physics and Chemistry are able to 1-2, finish him off like the Ferocious Flames, who they will play in the next round. The winner of this next heat, Heat 6, will play the Surfers. It's Palm, Oak, Scarlet, and Maroon, and they are off. Looks like Palm and Oak have a bit of an inside line already, but watch the Red Rogues. They're not out yet. I believe it's Oak. Look at them cycling around. They'll finish first, but second and third could be going to the Red Rogues here. One goes down, and the other goes down as well. I believe Maroon just shoved Palm out of the way to advance, and the Red Rogues, we saw the Scientists do it, we saw the Ferocious Flames do it, and now the Red Rogues do it. 2 and 3 might be the way to go. You don't really need to get first. All that matters is that your second marble crosses the line before the other team's second marble, so if you need to let them finish first so you can isolate their other marble and push them around like we saw here, look at them taking turns pushing Palm to the side, I think that might have been strategical. Scarlet and Maroon will move on and face the Surfers. Now the winner of this next heat will go on to face the Magmatics. It's the Camos and the Wolf Warriors, Sniper, Sergeant, Cannon, and Hound. The Wolf Warriors would love these points to catch up to first. The Camos, however, are up in the contention. Looks like the Wolf Warriors will finish first, but look at that 2-3 thing going on with the Camos. It'll be 4 in a row where we see 2 and 3 go on, and that team will move on. The Wolf Warriors will go no further. They would love some of those points to catch up to first, but it will be the Camos. You can see once again that thing where the two marbles just kind of push off each other to better their performance. And the Camos, once again, who was it that did that before? I think it was a Scientist with the Hummingbirds who did it. And it once again pays off. Hound wins the heat, but Canine loses the heat. And it will be Sniper and Sergeant moving on. Now to face the Polar Panthers is Win-Win, Lavender and Periwinkle from Winfinity and the Lilac Lightning. Can they hold on to first place? If they get a win here, I believe, no matter what happens, they probably will. And they're going to get 1. Can they get 3? They will. Winfinity goes no further. They Losefinity here, I guess. And it will be Lilac Lightning. Moving to the second round, we saw 3rd place get eliminated. We saw 2nd place get eliminated. I believe 4th place is eliminated as well. So really, they have so much potential to stretch the lead here. Winfinity could have shut them down, but it will not happen. This is actually the first time in a little bit we've seen 1st and 3rd move on as opposed to 2nd and 3rd. And another thing to note is that the Lilac Lightning won the Funnel Endurance, which is staying in the funnel as long as possible. And now they're performing pretty well in the Funnel Escape, which is getting out of the funnel as fast as possible. It's pretty interesting to see which teams do well at both, staying in and getting out. Wolf Warriors will get 9th here, and the Lilac Lightning will be able to stretch their lead. The Electrolyte down there in 11th, I believe it was. Periwinkle, Lavender, Puma, and Jaguar now. The Polar Panthers have a chance to stop the Lilac Lightning from gaining an even larger lead, but it's not going to look like that's going to happen, because I think it's 1 and 2. It will be 1 and 2 for the Lilac Lightning, shutting down the Polar Panthers, which also means that the Polar Panthers will not be able to do what Lilac Lightning did and get 2 golds in a row. Lilac Lightning will be going to the semifinals. Polar Panthers will go no further here. Just look at those rotations, bouncing off each other and getting to the center as quick as possible. Lilac Lightning knocks out the Polar Panthers, who were pretty good in the first heat, but it will amount to nothing now. And it's Chemistry, Physics, Inferno, and Pyro from the Scientists and the Ferocious Flames. And they're staying pretty far apart. Not really much contact going on in this heat. Oh, we see it all come together now. Ferocious Flames get 1. Can they get 2? Oh, it will be the Scientists. Can they keep pushing? The Scientists get in for 3 and knock out the Ferocious Flames. That was a beautiful performance from that last Scientist marble. I'm not sure if it was Chemistry or Physics, but really it was a beautiful performance from both, because like it looks like the Ferocious Flames were in a position where they could have easily gone 1 and 2 here, but they were just both able to slip in. Watch, not really any contact besides with each other here. And then I guess one final push there. Chemistry and Physics knock around Pyro to advance to the semifinals. And it's Scarlet, Maroon, Wave, and Title now. The Red Rogues and the Surfers dueling it out now. They've got like a 1-2-1-2 pattern going on there. The Red Rogues will finish first. Can they hold it? The Surfers look like they have an inside line, but the Red Rogues are fighting back. Who will get it? It will be the Red Rogues. Once again, these semifinal heats, we've seen performances where it looked like one team is going to advance and then everything shifts in about a second. You can see it goes back and forth here. Surfer, Red Rogue, Surfer, Red Rogue. And then that first Red Rogue marble drops, and it looks like right after that both Surfers are going to drop. But they just both stall, and Red Rogues are able to cut in and get 3rd place. Maroon and Scarlet will knock out Wave and Title, and they will move to the semifinals. Lava, Igneous, Surgeons, and Sniper now. Both these teams did pretty good in the first heat, but only one can advance. Again, they got the 1-2-1-2 thing going on. And that was a beautiful bounce by Igneous to get Lava first place, but I don't think that's going to help them because it bounced Igneous so far off track that he will get 4th, and it's not close at all. Sniper and Sergeant will move on. We'll have to replay that bounce. It was beautiful, but it's also something you really got to be careful of, because while they did get first place easily after that bounce, see right there, that pushed Igneous so far off track that there was really no chance that he could even get 2nd or 3rd, which is really what matters, because your first marble is pretty much useless. It's all about where that 2nd marble finishes. Sniper and Sergeant have been really good at sneaking in and finishing back-to-back. Lava and Igneous tried something new, and in the end it ended up hurting them. Now we know our 5th to 8th place finishers, the Polar Panthers, Surfers, Ferocious Flames, and the Magmatics will go no further. But the Camos and Red Rogues in semifinal 1 and Lilac Lightning and Scientists in semifinal 2, there's a lot to look forward to. Scarlet, Maroon, Sniper, and Sergeant are off now. They're sticking relatively close to their teammates. The Camos have an early lead, but look at this. The Red Rogues are going to rotate in. Can they pull off the same thing they pulled off against the Surfers? It's going to be close, but it will not be enough. The Camos will move on to the final, and the Red Rogues will go no further. Look at this. Once again, it looked like they were in a position to go 1 and 2, the Camos. But the Red Rogues just rotate in right here, steal the show, get first place. But once again, the Camos 3 times in a row have snuck in 2nd and 3rd and shut down the other team. Maroon just could not sneak in fast enough. And now Physics, Chemistry, Lavender, and Periwinkle. The Scientists have been decently good at shutting down everybody they've come across, but the Lilac Lightning have been arguably even more dominant. And can they get another one here? Looks like they will finish first. They need to hold on for that 3rd place, but it's going to be a very close one. Look at this here. The Scientists will finally do it and shut down the Lilac Lightning. They will not be going to the final, but they will be going to the bronze medal match where they will have a chance to, of course, win the bronze medal. It would be 3 medals in 4 events for Lilac Lightning. They have been so good this competition. It's unbelievable. The Scientists will move on to the final to face the Camos. Both those teams have been so great at sneaking in 2nd and 3rd. So it's a strategy I think has paid off for them overall and shows us what the best strategy for the tournament is. I wonder if in that final we'll see a 2nd and 3rd place marble win it all. But the Scientist fans are very excited to even get to that final. Now the Red Rogues and Lavender Lightning will be facing off in the bronze medal match as stated before. Red Rogues have gotten 4th before. They have never gotten a medal in this tournament. Lilac Lightning have 2 golds, and they have an opportunity to extend the Red Rogues medalist streak, and it looks like they might do it here. Their first marble in great position, but those last 3 are very close. The Red Rogues will get one in, but can Lavender Lightning finish it off for the bronze? They can. That's 3 and 4. And a bronze medal for the Lilac Lightning. The Red Rogues 4th again. Event 4, and they have 2 4th places. 4th place would be a little outrageous. But they get 4th in Event 1 and 4th in Event 4. Lilac Lightning, 1st, 9th, and bronze. They have been on fire. I believe it was 9th. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a great performance there from Lavender and Periwinkle to get on the podium once again. And although it might not be their usual step at the podium, Lilac Lightning nonetheless very happy to be back. And the Camos and the Scientists now fighting for the Lavender Lightning's usual step on the podium. The gold medal place. Sergeant, Sniper, Physics, and Chemistry are off, and it all comes down to this one. Like I said, I wonder if you see that 2-3 performance all come together. Those 2 Scientists are so close together, but now they all collide here. I believe the Camos will get the first one, and the Scientists get the second one, but it's all down to the 3rd marble, and it will go to the Camos, who will get the gold in Event 4. The Scientists will have to settle for silver. Physics and Chemistry did so well this tournament, but Sergeant and Sniper have been just as good, if not better, and they will secure the gold for the Camos, and it's their first. Watch the Scientists. They had it. It looked like they had first place up until right at the end when they got snubbed and got 2nd. And then that 2nd Camo marble was just able to finish it off. It was Sergeant who ended up getting them the win. Physics just could not hang on. But they will be happy with the 2nd place, the Scientists. It's enough points for them. The Camos, Scientists, and Lilac Lightning will be your podium. The Red Rogues 4th again. Polar Panthers, Surfers, Ferocious Flames, and Magmatics all had decent runs in this tournament. But it's the Camos getting number 1. Now, is anyone really surprised Lilac Lightning are still at the top of the standings? I, for one, am not. They have been on fire. The Camos jumped that entire top pack to get to 2nd place. Polar Panthers and Scientists both jumping a decent amount. Team Antimatter still in last place. They really got to put something together in these next few events, but we will see you in Event 5.